It's LBI Region Report time, and Lori, I love it because I noticed now a little bit over the last week that the temperatures warmed up a bit. It means that, I know that we're still in that 6 week period that Punxsutawney Phil said that we'd have a little more winter, but overall, noticed some temperatures warming up and also the job market warming up last week. I hear everything went great at the job fair.
So we are so thankful. We had over 52 businesses participate, and this was, from, federal employers, state employers, local businesses, training, different opportunities. So not only was it so busy, this was, the Department of Labor, who we've had on as a guest, Ocean County, Workforce Development. This was probably the busiest one they've seen. They were so happy with Southern Ocean County turnout. Of course, we're always so proud of what we're able to do, bringing businesses and certainly residents together. But there was a lot of successful connections made. Hundreds of people came through, all different ages, all different stages of their career, full-time, part-time work. And it just really was a great day of businesses networking together, of people coming together and meeting face-to-face with potential employers or perhaps maybe internships. However, whatever people were looking for, it was all happening at the Southern Ocean County Job Fair. So we're really thankful. Of course, Exelon was our sponsor, as well as Hackensack Meridian Southern Ocean Medical Center was the coffee sponsor. We had coffee all day, keeping everybody going.
Caffeinated.
Yep, caffeinated. Ashley Smith was the photographer that did the professional headshots all day long, and at the end of the day, she was working all day. I mean, it was just, she was busy every moment. So it was a lot of fantastic takeaways, and we certainly are very grateful for everybody that helped us make it possible, and of course to the mainland for their hospitality as well. So really excited, and that'll definitely be a 2026 thing. I mean, this was people. It went way beyond expectations for our businesses. So we're really happy about that.
I was definitely having a little bit of that FOMO after the fact because I wasn't able to attend. And then I saw all the posts on LinkedIn and everybody's talking about how great it was. So yeah, definitely. I'm looking forward to the next one.
Yeah. Well, we have a lot of things coming up, and we'll talk more about it. I mean, March is here upon us.
Yes.
And we have some real exciting things planned for the spring and certainly for this month. But before we start off, I wanted to give a shout out to our member, which is the Jersey Shore Council of Scouts. They're celebrating 115 years of scouting.
Wow.
And certainly we congratulate them. They've been a longtime member of ours. This is a major milestone, actually a little older than us by a couple years. So that, it's fantastic to see things thrive. And, they continue to build a brighter future, and they have different ways to support and to give. So you can go right to visit lbiregion.com. We have a link about scouting for their 115 years and their different campaigns that are going on and how you can volunteer or how you can maybe donate to their Friends of Scouting campaign. So we wanted to start March off with that as everybody starts thinking about going out and maybe camping and hiking and doing all the things that you'd love to see people do in our area.
Oh, yeah.
So really excited, to celebrate them. And also, with something old, there's something new. And of course, our guest today is Tom Neale. He is the owner of the Picklr Manahawkin-LBI, which is the brand new facility that has revised the Bed Bath & Beyond that is on Route 72 in Manahawkin. And they've done such a fantastic job, and there's a lot of great things coming up for the business community as well as for, all the potential pickleball players out there to come in and enjoy it. So let's welcome Tom on this morning. Good morning, Tom.
Good morning, Lori. It's great to be here. Thanks for having us today.
Oh, well, we're so excited. Your facility is really the talk of the region. And why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and what made you decide to open a pickleball club in Manahawkin?
Sure. So I love this place. I love this area in Ocean County, the Manahawkin area, the LBI area. Our family's been coming here for 20 years now, and we've been homeowners for over a decade. And what's not to love, right? But what really shines through time and time again is the people. And as we've gotten involved in this pickleball project, maybe 2 years ago, I realized that there was a business opportunity around this sport that is showing this massive growth, across the country and even globally.
Hmm.
But I saw an opportunity to get involved, and then the pieces kind of came together. The space that we're in, the former Bed Bath & Beyond and the Cole Shopping Center, is ready-made for pickleball, insofar as the building itself and the location off of 72, which is close proximity to the Parkway, easy access to Route 9, and then also easy access to the island, really kind of creates a stars aligning type scenario for us. So we're super excited about the location, really excited about the community, and finally opening this, because this has now been kind of a long time making for us behind the scenes.
Yeah, well, it's definitely a dedicated project, and the fact that you're here in Southern Ocean County providing this service to our residents, to our visitors, to the enthusiasts is really just what we love to talk about here on the LBI Region Report, because we love to talk about what brings you here and what makes it so unique. So unlike some of the independent pickleball clubs that have opened across the country, you're part of a franchise, the Picklr. So, I mean, how did you decide to be a Picklr franchisee? And what are some of the benefits that you feel will add to the experience that aren't available at other clubs?
Yeah, it's interesting because when I first embarked on considering this project, initially I was thinking about going the independent route, and there are some great independent clubs in the local area that do well and will continue to do well. By happenstance, actually by meeting a partner of mine on Long Beach Island, who happens to be the chief growth officer at the Picklr, who's a
Hmm.
partner with us. As I got to know the brand and the people behind the brand, I was blown away, with how impressed I was with the quality of their product
Hmm.
and what they deliver and their approach to delivering pickleball to its respective markets and communities. One of the great things about pickleball is it's part fitness, it's part social, it's part entertainment, and it's part community. And the Picklr does a fantastic job of presenting a brand, a product, and programming that addresses all of those really key fundamental components.
Yeah, well, we know it's certainly the sport has been taking the world by storm. I mean, it's just, you see it everywhere. It's something that people want to learn or people want to excel at, or people just want to, like you said, socialize. It's a great reason to get out. And certainly, this club will be a focus for that. So many people are familiar with pickleball clubs that charge court time by the hour. I know certainly there's a lot of different varieties of that. But I believe the Picklr offers an all-in membership. So can you talk a little bit about what the monthly membership cost is and what members will get for that?
Sure, sure. So we are, as you correctly point out, Lori, a membership-based club. We view the benefit to that as really creating home away from home for people, right? Not just a place to go play, come play, leave, but really a place to linger, a community place. And that's inherent to having a membership at a club. Now, that said, we also in this community, in this area in Southern Ocean County, have a seasonal component, where our population skyrockets
It does.
exponentially during certain
Hmm.
times of the years. So what I think is somewhat unique to the Picklr and its offering is in its programming and its pricing, it offers something for everyone. So while we're membership based, we also will welcome the person who is spending the summer or a month of the summer or a week or just the pop-in, somebody who wants to play. So we're intentionally designed to have something for everybody, but it is rooted in that membership base because we want a core user,
Hmm.
somebody who spends time with our club that helps us deliver a community hub to this area. That's really important. Yes, we are running a business, but very important to us is we also want to be an important, member, contributing member of the community, both, on the corporate side and just on the civic side.
Well, speaking of local businesses, and obviously, with the Southern Ocean County Chamber, we're all about connecting businesses together. What opportunities do you have to maybe offer some of our business community that could benefit from being part of or the Picklr or collaborating with you?
Yeah, thanks for asking. And I have to say, I thoroughly enjoyed the kickoff breakfast that I attended just a couple of short weeks ago. It was our first event because we're new to this area, new business to this area. So it was our first chamber event. And the one thing that stood out for me
Mhm.
is it's an impressive, tight network where it was immediately evident to me that people were there to support one another. They wanted to see other businesses be successful, whether that's rooting on from afar or supporting it in a more direct manner. So at our club, there is opportunity aplenty to have team building events, corporate events, special events, private events, and we're actually getting some really positive feedback from some of the local businesses that we are now providing an option where options aren't abundant in nature here necessarily.
True.
So we're happy to be one more option for people to do something with their business, whether that's reward employees, reward their customers. So there are a number of different ways to leverage, again, our entertainment option, our team building option at our club to a small business benefit.
Well, I'll tell you, it's really excited. Now, I know we're doing our um, business grand opening March 11th, but you're having your major grand opening for the public on March 15th. And there's a full week of events leading up to that. So why don't you tell us all about your soft opening plans, your grand opening plans, and so people can really just enjoy what's coming up in March.
Sure. So we're going to have a very busy 2 weeks coming up before our grand opening. And all of this is, I'm sure you can appreciate, as do most businesses, we're scrambling with inspections and getting our CO and all those. So subject to all of that continuing to go well, our grand opening is March 15th, which is on a Saturday, which is a little bit of a celebration of us opening, for the community and public use. In front of that, as you mentioned, there are a series of opening events that start with kind of the chamber ribbon cutting event on Tuesday, March 11th. We'll also have our founder members who are our first members to join, who get many benefits that come with that to experience the club. The next day, we have a Hero Day, which is celebrating our healthcare professionals, first responders, firefighters, police, military, teachers, etc. What will be a key component of our membership makeup. And then on Thursday, the 13th, we have a networking event where we hope many of the chamber members will come out. We encourage people to play. They don't have to play. They can just use it as an opportunity to network and discuss, various business opportunities with their peers.
Yeah, well, we're really excited about it. When you get offline, I'm gonna run everybody through all the different things with the times and everywhere,
Great.
so people know exactly, what they want to tune in for and what they want to attend. What's the best way for people to reach out to you?
The best way is to come visit us at the club, see the club, kind of see it, touch it, and talk to us. But short of that, the best way and quickest way is to go online, thepicklr.com, look up our location, Manahawkin. There's an email address, there's a phone number. So there are a number of ways, one, to gather information personally or reach out to us directly. And we encourage the opportunity to have conversations with folks to try to, provide and deliver, needs and solutions to people who, whether it's an individual, a business, or what have you, to experience and be a part of what we're really excited about, delivering this club to the community.
So, what has the response been?
It's It's been quite overwhelming in a very humbling but appreciative way. We knew that this would be exciting. We knew that people would be excited about an indoor pickleball option. There are plenty of outdoor areas here that are great, and people are going to continue to play outdoors. But the option of being able to play different hours, not having to worry about inclement weather, the wind, the rain, etc. People are excited about that. That option for sure.
So we were talking about, the club versus outdoor play,
Yeah,
indoor play. What does your club feature?
great question. So inherent to our club, it's not just a number of courts, and our club has 7 courts. But in addition to those courts, we have the community room where we talked about special events, corporate events, team building events, etc. We have a warm up room, which is an area where it's kind of like a stretch zone, warm up, cool down, some gym equipment. We have a pro shop full of paddles, equipment, merchandise, a grab and go cafe. And then importantly, we have a member lounge. So a place for our members to linger before they play, after they play, socialize, interact, network, etc. That overlooks the club. So we have a mezzanine, an indoor membership lounge. So there are a number of what we would consider amenities, in addition to changing rooms, locker rooms, showers. So a number of amenities that come with the club presentation.
That's fantastic. That really is a game changer, so to speak. I mean, that's just fantastic. But before we sign off, I just want to put an invitation out again. We're going to go over with our listeners all the different opportunities they're going to have in the upcoming week to really get to know the latest experience here in Southern Ocean County that we're so proud. Who is the club for? Is there a certain target market that you're looking to welcome in that you feel will benefit the most from?
I don't want you to think I'm taking the easy way out, Lori, but pickleball is truly a sport for all ages. It's literally a sport for ages 8 to 80, women, men, girls, boys. It is truly a sport for the ages, and it's also truly a sport for all abilities, where people can come and play at any ability. But to answer your question, more succinctly, this is really a club for the community. This is not our club. It's not the Picklr's club. It is the community's club, and we want it to be viewed as that. That's important for us. We're caretakers, and we're providing a place and a venue, but we really want the community to come together, and we want to play our role in becoming a fabric of the community.
Well, Tom, we're so happy. We're so excited for these upcoming events and for your ribbon cuttings and for people to really get in and just sort of absorb everything that you're bringing into the area, because it is a big deal. This is a milestone for our area. We're excited about it. And thank you so much for your time. And we're looking forward to just seeing how this just takes off and just grows. So
Thanks, Lori.
best of luck to you and your team.
Thank you so much. We're just trying to make the community proud. We can't wait to open in a couple short weeks.
Well, we'll be there. So thank you so much.
Great. Thank you.
Take care.
Appreciate you having us.
Absolutely. So we're going to just round again for you because there are a few events coming up. And for those, that don't understand what the Picklr Manahawkin-LBI is, it's a top tier indoor pickleball franchise. So we're going to be having a ribbon cutting for the business community on March 11th. So March 11th on Tuesday from 2:30 to 5:30 p.m. It's going to be Founder Member Day, as well as Southern Ocean County Chamber of Commerce ribbon cutting. You can RSVP, of course, to the Chamber of Commerce, 609-494-7211, or you can go to visitlbiregion.com to or celebrate the grand opening of the Picklr Manahawkin-LBI news article, and all the links of where to RSVP and how to RSVP are on there. So we would invite everyone to officially help us welcome the Picklr Manahawkin-LBI to our community. The special ribbon cutting ceremony is going to be Tuesday, March 11th, 2:30 to 5:30 for businesses and for founding members. Really excited. Again, ribbon cutting, take tours of the club. You're going to be able to see more about these premium indoor courts. So really excited about that. So if you can RSVP, that would be very much appreciated. Then Wednesday, March 12th, from 6 to 8:30 p.m. is Hero Day. So that is an appreciation for all our local heroes that support our community. So whether it's teachers, first responders, the military, police, healthcare professionals, and their families. If you would like to attend that, that's Wednesday, March 12th from 6 to 8:30. And then Thursday on the 13th from 6 p.m. to 8:30 p.m., it's networking and pickleball. So if you feel like playing, this is the time to do it. You can network and enjoy play at the Picklr Manahawkin-LBI. Connect with fellow professionals, enjoy friendly competition, experience those great indoor courts. Guests have an opportunity to really, experience this new community. They do, have play. You don't have to do it, but you certainly can try it. Dress code is casual athletic wear if you'd like to play. So there is changing rooms if anybody would like to take them up on that. Again, all of these RSVPs are on visitlbiregion.com. Just go to our coastal newsroom and you'll find this article and everything will be in there. And then on Saturday is their big formal grand opening. If you can't make any of the events that we have talked about, then Saturday, March 15th is for you, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m., free pickleball, tours of the club, instructional demos. There's going to be food, there's going to be music, DJs, raffles, giveaways. So we really don't want anyone to miss an opportunity to learn more about this vibrant and growing community. So mark your calendars. It all kicks off with our Chamber of Commerce ribbon cutting on March 11th for the regional business community to come in and be welcome. So we hope to see you all there. Again, this is a real extraordinary business that has come into our area, and we're so thrilled to be part of kicking it all off for everybody.
Oh,
There's a lot going on.
The pickleball craze is it's just interesting how it has gotten into everything. I have another podcast that I host, and it's even weird that pickleball has made its way into that, and it's not even related to sports. And it's just so I think that this is going to be a great asset to the community. It's going to be a great community for the Picklr. Yeah, overall, I think it's a great thing.
Yeah, well, we're really excited about it, but we have other things happening in and around our area, especially in March, as I mentioned. We have a few things set up. Join Health Village. We're going to talk a little bit more about that next week, but we have a special thing happening, two special things happening on March 25th for the Chamber. One is a Women in Business set for Tuckerton Lumber Company down in Tuckerton. That is March 25th, beginning at 10 a.m. We'll talk a little bit more about that, as well as in the evening, Health Village Imaging has a dinner presentation that we're inviting the community as well as businesses to come out to. That's going to be at the mainland, Route 72 in Manahawkin, beginning at 5:30 p.m. But we'll talk a little bit more about those things as we get further into the month, because right now, as you would imagine, we do have the spring holidays coming. So this Friday, March 7th, is the annual fish fry going over at the Barnegat Fire Company. They do this to start off, as we know, Lent begins. So this is how they usually, put their contribution in. It's dine in, take out. This has been going on forever, and it's just a fun way to reach out to the community. Adults are $20, seniors are $17, children are $10. It's Friday at 11 Birdsall Street in Barnegat from 4 to 7 p.m. And then there's St. Patrick's Day. I would make sure that you're RSVPing from Thursday, March 13th to Saturday, March 15th. Is St. Patrick's Day at the Wiki Room at LBI National. Again, all this information is available on visitlbiregion.com. It's $20 a person. There's a lot of special things happening for that. And then coming up on Saturday, March 15th, is St. Francis's Super Plunge. They moved that back a little bit from the riveting Super Bowl that took place just a few short weeks ago.
Yeah,
I think one of the most amazing ever. But Super Bowl Saturday, Polar Plunge is happening. It's a great fundraiser for an unbelievable community service in St. Francis. It benefits that plus the local swim teams. So in-person registration is March 15th, but you can register ahead of time online if you want to do the plunge. The Doo-Wop project is March 13th, and that is going to be a great event happening at Stack from, I believe, 7 to 10 p.m. And that's featuring Broadway shows, whether it's the Jersey Boys, Motown, Hairspray, all kinds of things going on over there. And if you want a great night out, I certainly recommend it. And just so much happening in our community that we always urge you to go to visitlbiregion.com. There is a community calendar, and you just go right on it. It'll tell you everything that's happening. There's blogs on our landing page, and there's in-depth articles on our coastal newsroom. So everything's online. You could always call our Manahawkin office at 609-494-7211 if you have any questions about anything or you want to connect with a local business. And of course, our podcasts are there, so you could find them stacked and ready to go for for any information that you may need. We're always happy to help. And again, really looking forward to what the Picklr is bringing to the community.
Absolutely.